Philip Joyce. My dreams come true. I am. And I know it, and I feel it, and it is what it is. I am in the league of... Bang! The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But that's the white version. This is the black one. Oh my God. Now we have homelessness for veterans as a series, baby. Yeah, baby. It's a beautiful thing. Now we can begin to archive my life on the Veterans Hospital's Whistleblower YouTube.com website, the Obama apartment. The VA won't do shit for you. The VA don't give a shit until they bleed you for their behavioral science mental health trials for the large pharmaceuticals, it is alleged. I can't make this up. I ain't that smart. I'm only that deep. I have this drive for excellence. But this drive for excellence has led me through such trials that I know what the other ones are. I've learned coded language, the buzzwords, and everything they got going to pull this scam off. It's been going on for generations, millennia. The intellectuals just harvesting the rest. Okay. Hi, Mr. Intellectuals, you remember me? Sorry. When you cast me out, you just put me to work for them instead of working for you. God damn. Rance Huff, you still got your job with Councilman Congress? Would you call me a voodoo doctor? By you saying that Haiti is what, 95% Muslim? No, 95% Christian. 5% Muslim, 95% Christian, 5% Muslim, 100% voodoo doctors. That's some funny shit. But that's how an African American would crack a discriminatory joke against the Haitian. Councilman Leroy County, Congressman Nix, all of y'all that be watching me and loving my shows. How you doing? How you doing? Wow. State Senator Huntley, that boy that be hanging out in the library, he told me he saw you the other day. I kind of felt like I wanted to get to you information that would probably help you with your criminal case because you've already been bagged. It's nothing personal. It was just business. That's why I'm suing every one of you black elected officials. You're a bunch of black nigger traitors to your conquered race in stasis that are absolutely wonderful people sometimes for whatever you need them for. I wouldn't marry a black American woman and breed with it. I'm afraid that I'm eventually going to end up getting dominated by a man. Another man that's actually living in a woman's body. Oh, you Anglo slaves all got the same crap. That's the Jamaican, we sold ya. You ain't sold you in shit. You never freaking rebelled and revolted and killed a whole bunch of fucking white folks and got your freaking freedom, and you take this shit and you make white folks suck up the fact that you done killed a whole bunch of them motherfuckers and they can't do shit about it. Well, I'm in direct bloodline descendant of that shit. So I called it to Europe. It's unlike no other. Everybody else takes a back seat. No matter how fucked up my country is by the influence of the United States of America. The great Anglo-American empire that wouldn't want a very prolific, vibrant black country in the 20th or 21st century because it would have your niggas running. And we jacked all your intellectual currency, that's some great shit, to make a fucking Eden on Hispaniola Island, my island, and if it was mine, I'd unify it. Reconciling those issues between the mulattoes and us. That's right, that's the race that was created by white men raping and fucking over their captive audience, the black slave broads, and just like was getting great black ass and made an entire new race that now look down on black niggas. That's crazy! And I'm the guy that's here on this show is telling it to you. Because Homelessness for Veterans has a series. And it's mine, I created it. And it's now copyrighted. Homelessness for Veterans has a series. A global series. There's an American, there's a worldwide one. So it's really two copyrights and name branding. Nice! Nice. Woo! Having my life back. And taking your flat. Take it. Living pretty nice compared to how I've been living rent-free on top of it. Mayor, bang, Michael R. Bloomberg. You know how you know I own Michael R. Bloomberg? He's got a birthmark on his... Oh, I'm sorry, here it is. Inner left thigh. And that's my spot to remind me of what I own. His legacy. And the legacy of so many others and everyone else and everybody else thought I was crazy. For this freaking cretin. He's just bloodline Nazi. And Dr. Tobias of Mount Sinai Jewish Hospital want to tell me, well, you know, there are people like you that are so very intelligent, some of the greatest people in the world, blah, 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 blah. You know, yeah, they all had mental disease. They were all mentally ill. Really? Come on. You got to sell me that. Yo, you got to package it a little bit better. I'm a marketer. If I could sell that freaking story, I would sell it. I can sell anything. I can sell a freaking Eskimo ice cream in the dead of winter. It is warm igloo. You goddamn right. Yes, I can. And you want to tell me that cockamamie nonsense, Dr. Tobias? Roll call of all of you culprits. Dr. Shear, you one small Jewish convoy. I swear to God, you've been doing this a long time. Dr. Khan, scared as hell, shaken, forces me to sign a voluntary thing, voluntary confinement order that I wrote under duress, and he refused to accept and process such a document, ripped it up, went and called the VA police to force me to do shit. And I'm looking at Sergeant McDonald like, remember me? I'm the guy that'll tell you what the hell I was doing to all them politicians out in Queens. I'm out here and I'm chilling away from all that. And then I'm on the psych ward, and he's like, oh no, they didn't get you, did they? Yes, they did, and they got the wrong freaking one, Sergeant McDonald. This is New York City, people. This is New York City. World Trade Center right there in the background, being rebuilt. for the 21st century. It's just one big tube instead of two squares. How long are you dumb black niggas are going to keep living like this shit and accept it and not do something? I've been fighting from the day they took it off from me, or began to start to even take it off from me. I will fight illegally as an American by doing it by law. And I can say it in the bond. I'll take you to court and just bust your ass. I love saying that because it scares so many people when they hear a black guy say that. It's almost like they're genetically wired that the minute they hear, even if it's the tiniest little Negro boy, I said, bust your ass. I mean, they get fucking scared. I love using it. I love using it. The only psychiatrist that didn't fall for that fucking trick was the common ground psychiatrist. That was a regular white boy out there. It wasn't a government agent, and that's what's up with the government agents. They are freaking trained. They are trained to be niggas that lock up and fuck up over niggas. That's what a black government agent is. I couldn't give a shit how high you go. I'd like to thank the president for the Obama apartment. And guess what? I gotta be taken care of in the $60 billion because I am within a crowd. Woo, that's a Haitian right there. What's he doing? That's a Haitian black former slave. What's he doing? Ooh, smart boy. He's got... It's the hangman's noose on the French. And that's why the Anglos will never forgive those other white boys for letting the niggas get in and take their shit. Never before in history has anywhere and anybody in modern times have accomplished what Haiti did. Since Christendom began. Since Christendom began. And you know why I'm laughing? Because of how I got in. I'm European. Because I have a European education, I have a European frame of reference, and I have the frame of reference of a conqueror, not a freaking slave, or somebody trying to get up and all that bullshit y'all motherfuckers fucking with. That's yours bullshit. It got nothing to do with me. Trying to save you? You don't want to be saved. You want to be black. And that's your biggest impediment in America. I'm not black. I'm an American veteran. French, a Haitian national with French as a primary language, not Creole. And if you knew what that meant, that would know that I come from the aristocracy and I'm not some mudblood little freaking bastard or from the servant class. Because the black people in America, and they're 13%, I don't give a shit what Mr. Jay-Z you are. You're in the servant class, buddy. Or how light-skinned mulatto you are, product of rape or the inbreeding of the house niggas that are the light-skinned niggas that are the product of rape. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Today's the 14th of December, 2012. I'm 9 days away from my 56th birthday. Now, how much subordination do you think I understand to give anybody over me? I couldn't go, excuse me. Mr. President, how much subordination to anybody do you think I'm going to be right about now as a free person? I ain't asked the government for nothing. You sure go around looking to find everybody else. Why'd you pass me up, people? Representing the government. Because what I got on the government doing is what laws were passed after they did it privately. Michael R. Bloomberg can't just, like, steal it. He stole the plans of Robert Moses, a well-known racist. And according to the African Americans that, old people, Robert Moses, oh, he had them turn down the temperature of the pool so black people couldn't go in there. And his recreation of New York. And Michael R. Bloomberg is no different as a Yiddish white boy. Michael R. Bloomberg wants the brand. This is a Jewish city and it's going to be like this forever. And I don't have a problem with that. What? If it wasn't for Jews in New York City, I wouldn't be shit. If I was black and the only connections and associations, things that I had with other black folk, I wouldn't be shit in this country. It's because of Jewish people that I got to where I'm at. But we got a renegade! He done went off the reservation. Michael R. Bloomberg did. Yes, he did. Wow. I would dishonor my great-grandfather, who was a Jewish white boy from England, who took a black woman from Trinidad, married her, and she was a convert of another convert. And my grandfather's their son, because in the 1860s, mid to late 1860s, you couldn't be a white man in love with a black woman and you stay in Anglo Imperial Dominion. That was Trinidad, so they came to Haiti, the only place where they were free. Why? Because we've been free and had a black race since 1804. You African Americans couldn't understand that shit, not for another 1,000 years. So what? You got this doctor guy, historian or whatever he is, he goes to Africa, baby. No country in Africa wants you niggas. Nobody nowhere wants you niggas. I don't give a shit who you are. You can come and visit and shit and do your freaking music tap and then, do your monkey shit, jumping and dancing, your whole culture. You can do your shit in your Kwanzaa. That's a mixture of Eastern and Western African stuff where, from the look of history, if you really read it and know what it is from information over there, the East and the West were never friends. Although Nubia did conquer Egypt and held it for 99 years, that was way before anything we got to this little cockamamie nonsense you have conquered and, split up in the 15th century or so. Carved up Africa and, shit, they had a big union. That's then the descent of that stuff, the remains of that, whatever, it's like the G8, the G10, the G shit. Look, man, when y'all took all my money and dumped me as a black nigga in America, you guys made a mistake. Empire State Building right there in the background. And look at that. World Trade Center getting rebuilt back up. But I am turning. This is a turning point. I don't have to use any profanity. I don't have to nothing. I'm 56 years old and I'm a badass motherfucker. That's gonna kick everybody's fucking ass, put it in the book and sell it. And I'm thinking, if I got the balls to say this is a book just for white people, talking about Negroes being so dumb to have allowed such a big case to get so far and all of that, and then they're not doing nothing, I took them to court and just busted their behind as a Haitian, just like, putting my foot up some African American ass. All the way up to a congressman. That's big shit. Haitian aristocracy's a motherfucker, ain't it? what I'm talking about. Yeah. I want my people to be proud of me. Are you kidding me? I don't give a shit who I sacrifice. Because you decided you wanted to be my enemy. Right. You wanted to be my enemy. War of attrition against me. How's that working for you these days? Bye-bye. Personal law for December 14, 2012. Bye-bye.